Okay, guys, I think that I am live. I think. Finally. If somebody could give me a sound check, that would be great. I think. Anyway. Hi, Tina. You can hear me? Awesome. Guys, let me get one more thing on here so that I can get my overhead working. I had to reset every single thing. I don't know what Facebook changed, but they really messed things up. So, hopefully, now you can hear me, and you should be able to see the splash screen. I am so sorry, guys. That was not me. Everything was set. I didn't change a thing. And I am switching over now to the calendar. You should be able to see it here in just a second. Yes, Marianne, if somebody could please post in the groups, we apologize for the technical difficulties and let them know that we are live now. Whew. That was a fiasco. I didn't know that they had changed things, or I would have checked it. I just clicked and all of a sudden I couldn't go live. It said something was wrong with Facebook. Yay. Woo. Well, I do apologize, guys. It happens. It's live. What are you going to do, right? So let me make sure my overhead is working and everything is showing. That should be showing Miss Louise's page there. And yay, my overhead is now working. Okay. Awesome. We're going to go with what we have. Things may not be set perfect, guys. I'll have to go in and check settings and redo them all, but that will take me hours to do that. And I don't want to make you guys wait while I try to gather everything up and make it work 100% perfectly. So if you guys can just bear with me tonight, then we will fix it. I promise I'll fix it. Yes, Shirley. Facebook, they said that they were going to be doing some updates this week and changing some things, but I didn't know they had already done it. I didn't get a notification saying that it was done, and I am a Facebook Community Learning Lab person. Our groups are used for testing, and I didn't get any kind of notification. It's just, boom, I couldn't go live. I clicked on it. I was ready. I was set up and ready to go. So I'm glad you guys are joining me. Thank you so very, very much. Please give a thumbs up and a like. I want to say thank you to all of the moderators for helping me out. You guys are awesome in the groups and on YouTube, getting the word out. I greatly appreciate it. And thank you to all my Patreon and Ko-fi supporters and YouTube membership channels. So, here is Louise's. I'm going to go back over to the other monitor. We're going to talk about this really quick, and then we're going to move on to the Cricut news. This is Louise's profile, and these are projects that she has shared with you guys. And you can get that. She has a link. She can post that link to you guys and get you over there so that you can follow her. And if you click on it where you're following her, then when you go to your profile, you can see here is my profile. You can get your link, and you can see that tonight's project is shared right here. I thought, I don't see it on your page, Louise, but if you want to share it on there, use my photo or make your own and use your photo. That's great, since she created the file for tonight to help me out. But you can go in here and you can find projects that we have shared with you guys or shared publicly. So make sure you're setting up your profile, and you can get your copy your profile link, and then you can share it with others. Because sometimes that search doesn't always work in the community. We can go over and take a look. I'm going to go back over here, and we're going to go back to the canvas. And let's just go to projects. And like for tonight, that's an example. If I go here and I go to categories, right here you see the Cricut community. You can go in there and it will bring up, these are people just like you and me and Louise. These are projects that we share. So when you mark your project, share with everyone, this is where it goes. I labeled that a Hershey nugget candy wrapper, or Hershey nugget wrapper. And I put Louise's name on there, everything. But I couldn't get it to show up. I mean, there are other people's that are showing up, but it's not showing up in there. And it may be that it just refreshes every so often, because I just put it in there yesterday. So there's plenty of room for it in there. But it's going to depend on how you search, okay? So I'm just going to go back to all categories. And I don't know, I tried this once before. Typing my name in there and then going to the community. I don't know if that is going to work, if that's going to bring it up. But no. But you can, I see some of my projects in there. I don't see them all in there. So, you know, it's not going to let us search by name. Hopefully they get this fixed. But that's something that we hadn't talked about in a while. There's quite a few in there. Not all of these are mine. So it just depends on your search, your keywords. Hopefully they'll get that for us where it works a little bit better. It's not switched. There we go. See, thank you, Marianne. I'm all messed up since it messed me up with not going live and it wouldn't let me. But here's your Cricut community. I'm going to go back over and show you guys since I didn't. But if you go to your profile and set it up, you can get your profile link right here. You can edit your profile here. It'll show all your shared projects and who you're following, and then all of your followers. It'll show all of that. So lots of stuff in there. Super easy. Sorry, Marianne, I couldn't see you. I had you covered up. But it's super easy to set up. Just set it up in your profile. Put in your picture. Put everything in there. And then you can get your link and you can share it. Okay? So I posted my link in there. So if you want to go in and follow me, you can. Louise and Marianne can post theirs, and Sue. All of you guys can post your links. And then you'll be able to follow each other. Okay? So let's go back to the canvas. And here is tonight's project. And Louise was kind enough to do this. Now I added the thank you and I've got it set to draw, but I actually used the debossing tool and did it on foil poster board, so it looks really cool. And I'll show you that here in a minute. And this is the size that I'm using tonight, and I just did it in 3 colors. Here are the alternates that she did, and I will show them to you once we come over here. But there's one that's landscape, one that's portrait. You'll see those when I show it to you. I folded a couple just to show you. But super simple, easy project, and it is shared in the community once it shows up in there. But if not, you can click on my link there, or I will put it in the video description for you guys. I had it there before it wouldn't go live, and it erased all of that. So I'll see about getting it fixed after the live. Okay? So the next thing, and let me pull that page up. I had to close everything when I reset for you guys. Let's see. And if you're on Facebook, it is only live on my page and not in the Cricut Maker Projects group, because that's the only way it would let me go live. That's the only way I could get in till I reset things. And let me find my page here. There we are. Okay. Let me slide this page over for you guys. We know that the Cricut Maker 3 and the Explore Air 3 are out, guys. These are very nice machines. Do you have to have one? I have to have one. I'm just going to say I have to have one because I really like the fast cutting and the latest and greatest. Can you still use your other machines? Yes, you can. This one is going to cut faster. It has a newer motor that, like I said, they have revamped this from the inside out. Okay, so make sure that you read up on those and make your decisions. It does cut not all materials faster, but a lot of the materials it does cut faster. Your homing and your and the way it reads your mat is different, but your cut times, I did time it, and scoring was identical. It did not speed up on scoring, but it did cut faster than the Maker, the regular Maker. On my project, I tried to record it, but it didn't record. But Marianne did do a post for us and showed the times and differences. But your smart materials are going to cut super, super fast. And it's going to depend on your images as well. This is a new thing that came up today with Cricut. Make a cutie and win a cutie. All the details are here on the blog. In case you guys don't follow the blog, let me get you that link so that you can save that. And there we go. And you can find out all the news over here. And yesterday, they released the BrightPad and the BrightPad Go. So if anybody, our project tonight is going to be super quick. So there's nothing to really do there except fold it. And I'm going to show you that here in a minute. But here are all the ins and outs of the BrightPad. The BrightPad is similar to the old BrightPad, but it was revamped too. The lights were different and the pads on the back and all of that are different. Okay, so, and it's a lower in price as well. They lowered the price of that. It used to be $79.99. Now it's $59.99. It is going to be available on the 27th at Target and online, and Cricut in Canada and the U.S., okay, on the 27th. I believe it said at the end of the month it would be in stores, your favorite stores. But the 27th, it goes up for sale, so make sure you're grabbing that. Guys, I am very excited. Mine is not here yet. It's on its way. They did tell me it's on its way, and I will do a video on it, and when I go live, I will show it there as well as soon as I get it, okay? And, yeah, Shirley has the Explore 3, and she said it is faster with a mat than her Maker. So even the Explore 3 is a little bit faster. So thanks for that information, Shirley. But guys, these things are awesome. This is where they're going to be available right here. As I said, the BrightPad Go is going to be online the 27th at Cricut, Amazon, Target, Walmart, HSN, QVC. Please shop with me on Cricut.com. Use your access discounts. You can't get discounts at Amazon, Target, Walmart, HSN, or QVC because they don't honor access. So get your 10% off getting it from Cricut. Please, please shop my links down below. But super fun. You're going to be able to use it for tracing. And I'm going to show some of these when we do our live after I've gotten mine. I'm going to be showing you some of these, guys. And just remember, when you're doing glitters, glitters are different. So, you know, you're going to see people out there saying they don't work. They do work, and it tells you most materials, okay? But you have to be aware that glitter is very porous, so the lights pop through all of that glitter and reflect, and sometimes those get hard to see. So don't judge the BrightPad by that, because with regular vinyl and iron-ons, man, this thing is awesome, especially if you're doing mandalas. So, you know, jump out there and get it. It's going to help you a lot with your crafting, especially on eyes like mine that are getting tired. So make sure that you're checking that out on the 27th. Please, please, please shop with us. All right. If anybody has any questions about the BrightPad, I'll be happy to answer them. Just let me know. I'm just going to minimize this. We'll pull it up and I'll bring it back over to you and we'll look it up. I believe that I read the BrightPad goes to 3,800 looms, up to 3,800 looms on the highest setting, and the Go goes up to 42. Okay, 4,200. So lots of light. 5 settings on that Go, and it's cordless. That's the main thing. It's cordless and rechargeable. So that was awesome. All right. Does anybody have any other questions about the BrightPad, the Maker 3, the cutie contest, cut a cutie, win a cutie, any of that? Make sure you're checking that out and you're using that hashtag posted in the groups, okay? I want to see you guys win some cuties. All right, let's go over to the overhead and we'll put this little project together. So super cute, super easy, and I've got some Hershey nuggets in here, and I'm just going to bring that up so you can see how I foiled that on that foil poster board, and I used my deboss tool. How cute is that? Looks like metal, doesn't it? And I did my little cuties on mine. That was my cutie project, but I'm not eligible to win, so I did mine yesterday. I was going to do a heart on there, and I was like, I'll just use mine for a sample since I wanted to highlight the cutie and talk about that tonight. I use a bright overhead too, Shirley, but I tell you, it's not the same. It doesn't work the same. I love BrightPad. The only reason I don't have a BrightPad right now is I had a member that needed one badly, and they were discontinued, or we didn't have any in stock, and I sold her mine because she needed it much more worse than I did. So this is the way we're starting this, and you're going to see all of your little score lines on there, and I fold these two up, okay, on each end. So it looks like this. And then you have another solid score line down this side and down this side. Now I did fold these both ways just to help me later. So it doesn't matter which way you want to fold it first. You're just going to fold on those score lines so you have something that looks like this. Okay. And now our solid score lines, there are no more. You'll see 4 little lines here, and you're just going to pinch. Just give it a pinch. And then I'm just going to come right here and give this one just a little pinch right in the center. Okay? We're not really folding those edges. We're just pinching it on those 4. So it's going to look something like this. We just pinched right down the center. And then you have like a triangular one here and here on each side. And same thing, we're just going to kind of pinch just like that. We're not folding, we're just kind of pinching it. Okay, super simple, super easy. You're going to be surprised how easy this is. And then on this other side, just giving those little lines a pinch. So then it's going to look like this. Okay? Everybody see that pretty good? I'm trying to get, I know my camera is not like it should be, but I can't fix it during the live. So once you've got it folded like this, I'm going to grab a candy here. And you can get 2 in there, guys, but it will bow it out just a little bit. If you can see that there, it's bowed out a little bit, but it's perfect with one. Okay, so all I'm going to do is just place my candy in there, and then I'm just kind of bringing up, I want this short edge under and the big edge at the top. Okay, and I'm just holding it, and then I'm going to take this edge right here. Oops, I got it in there wrong. Let's see. I put it there, just like that. There we go. So with I call it the boat. With the boat up like that, you're going to, and holding it, you're just going to pinch right there at the point. Just pinch it. Okay, on both sides. And that's going to form it just like that. I missed one. There we go. All right. So then you can see that it's formed. Drop your candy in. Put the short side in, or that's the way I did it. I put the short side in, and then I just pinched down. Okay. And it's basically closed. So I put my thumb there, and I got my glue. And I put just a dab right there on the inside of that, and then down the straight edge right here. And I'm just going to pinch it closed. Just keep it straight and pinch it closed. My glue doesn't want to grab on this paper. There we go. Same thing, I'm just putting a dot to the inside of that where it's going to overlap to the outside, and then I'm just running a bead right down that seam, and I'm just going to pinch it closed. Super easy, super simple. Kind of looks like a bow, right? And then Louise had these in the file, guys, and she had this set to wavy cut, and I accidentally used a flat circle on this one instead of my wavy one, but she had it set to wavy cut, and I had taken it out so that everybody could open it, whether you had a maker or an explorer. But super cute, and that's what sparked my idea to do the embossing on the tag. I was like, oh man, let's just go ahead and use that. And you can do your thank you on the tag like that, or you can do your little Cricut. So lots of things you can do. And all I did was just put a dot of glue on the back and put it on my silver. Now this silver that I used for these is just a Michaels foiled craft paper for the medallions. But for my banners, I used the foil poster board. And then I just took my finger and just kind of pulled it between and give it a little bit of a curve. Just put a little curve into it. And then I placed it, just a little dab of glue, at an angle on the box. Do it at whatever angle you like. And then I used a foam dot. Oops. That one ripped my paper. There we go. I cannot hang on to stuff tonight. There's two down. I lost my tweezers. There they are. Let's do this way. Right on the back. And then we can place it right on the top. Super easy, super simple, super cute. And you can glue this all the way down across the back if you want, but I got to noticing that it was hard to open. I tried to glue this one. I used tape, all of that kind of stuff. This one I did glue, but it's going to be harder to rip apart. So super easy and simple. Just glue the ends and you're good. Okay, and if you want to, I used a crimper on the ends of these. You can see the ends there. See how they're crimped? But you don't have to if you want to. If you have a crimper, you can. I'm not going to be able to get that in there with that banner on. But you just place it in and turn. And it just kind of crimps the end down, okay? Gives it that little bit of a finished look. I'm not going to do that edge. You have to do it before you put your banner on. These are the other two sizes. They fold exactly the same way, and you can see this one kind of is a little bit thinner. You can put other candies in there, like a Werther's. Put that in there. Okay. So different kinds of candies can go in these guys. And then there's Werther's caramel. That might be too big for this one. Yeah, well, it fits. It bows out a little bit, but it fits. So you can use these and do these on a bunch of them. Do y'all want to see me fold that one more time? Yeah, it's nice to hand to kids. You could do them for showers. You could do them for wedding favors. You could do them nursing homes, or, you know, pass them out whenever you see somebody do something nice. I mean, lots of things you can do with these. So we fold up, and then we take our next solid score line, and I folded it both ways. Same here. And then we pinched on the 4 lines down the center. Just pinched. And then just pinched the diagonal lines. And it goes pretty quick too. Pretty easy to do once you get it. And then we're going to roll that over and pinch at the points. Drop in the candy. And then put a touch of glue just on those. And if you can see, I'm just doing it the touch right there. And then right here. That's all the glue you really need. And if you prefer to use red line tapes or tearing tapes, you can do that too. Just hold it till it sticks. Thank you, Sue. I'm pretty sure it was Stampin' Up. I saw them, I think, on Pinterest, and I was like, I really want to do these, but I'm swamped, and Louise stepped up to the plate and hit a home run when she set this up for us. I mean, perfect file. Got my little Cricut cutie on there. And if you do craft play dates, these would be cute to give out. Super easy, super simple. Okay, does anybody have any other questions on Design Space? Me too, Louise. Boxes are one of my favorites, but I love paper crafting. Speaking of boxes, if you are a Patreon Crafting with April Zoomer, we are Zooming tomorrow. We are going to make this little box. Super cute, super easy. It has a slide closure on it. I didn't put my tag on here. And it has like a lace filigree little lift up behind the flower. So we're going to do that tomorrow. If you're not a Zoomer, you might want to consider that. We have fun. We're going to talk a little bit about how to design it, but we're not going to do the entire thing because I am in the process of moving, guys, for some of you that don't know. I am moving. So I have been cutting myself. I have 2 cuts on this hand and 2 broken nails. But we are going to be doing that box. But I have set up the Zoomers so that you guys can come in and we can talk. You don't have to do the typing and chat. You can actually speak to me and I can talk with you as well. We can get to know each other. And it's almost just like being there with each other. So, yes, if you foil on that smart paper, Shirley, I think it would be very pretty because that smart paper is smooth. And it's not textured like your other Cricut papers are. And I think you'll get a better foil on the smart paper. And then you can just foil it on the smart paper and stick it right down to your little medallion. You could do all of these 2 pieces on that. You wouldn't want to do that because it would be sticky on the back. But these 2 pieces could be done out of smart paper. Yes, Marianne just mentioned that. And that's one of the things, Shirley, I think I forgot to tell you that yesterday. There is, if you're trying to foil and you have a Maker 3, I don't know about the Air 3, but the Maker 3, there is an issue with foiling right now. And there's an update, there's a fix coming, and it will be included in the next update to fix it. So if you've got a Maker 3, don't foil yet until we get that update. And Shirley, please let us know if it does that with the Air 3. If it does, we need to know. That way we can be relaying correct information to everybody. They know about it. It is a known issue. But please, if you do experience the issue, guys, any issue you experience on the Maker 3, the Air 3, or any other machine for that fact, make sure you call support. That is how they log it, and that's how we get our fixes. If it's not logged, they don't know. So you have to call support and report it, or they don't have anything to go on. They gather all of that information, and that's how they come up with our updates and our fixes. You did, Shirley? Okay, that's probably it. So make sure you call them and let them know on that so that they have that information so they can log it. All right. I appreciate you guys joining me, and I am so sorry for the technical issues earlier. I got it fixed as quickly as I could, and I will get the camera situation fixed because I had to just erase all settings and go with bare bones minimum to get to you guys. Yeah, it could be a different issue, Marianne. I agree. But they need to know about it. If it's not allowing you to foil, they need to know, Shirley. Yeah, the M3. I'm calling them A3 and M3 just so that they're not mixed up with the regular Maker and the Air 2s. M3 and A3. Oh, I see. Well, Shirley, in that case, you could put your scrap of smart paper on a mat and foil. You could still do it. Just trick your machine into thinking that you are doing it on a mat. That may be it. That may be the issue. Okay, guys. I will see all of my Zoomers tomorrow at 1. If you're not a Zoomer, go over to Patreon and join our Zoom group and come and craft with us. All right, guys. I will catch you on, let me pop over and see when our next live is. I know that I am going to see you guys tomorrow, and then we will have another file coming out for supporters on the 28th, which is Monday, and then I will be releasing another annual supporter file for all of my annual supporters, no matter what tier you're on. If you're annual, you will be getting a file on Wednesday. And again, thank you, Louise, for designing this file for us. Couldn't have done it without you this week. She saved my skin. You guys have a wonderful night. I'll catch you on the next one.